Welcome to Ek Paisa's Kahani Puri Filmi Hai Episode 1. Over the last few years, we have seen an enormous increase of web that have made audiences sit up and take notice. Many big celebrities are trying their luck as the second innings in the web media in order to get more engagement and popularity, and the audiences too are liking it. Then there are so-called creators who are pushing the envelope on the sexual side, playing on various online channels, and clearly does no censorship. That means one can easily show nudity and abusive language without the fear of cuts. It's a clear picture that there is no clear definition of how to differentiate between what is soft porn and what is bold when they are sold on the name of creativity. On the verge of 21st century, where we are seeing a phenomenal success in almost all the field, but are we forgetting those lost jewels of Indian cinema which has brought pride to our nation? Here is a segment that will help you living up the past and remembering the old forgotten gems. Raja Harishchandra, the first full-length feature film of India that made the way for other movie productions down the century. 3rd of May 1913 marked the historical event that changed the way of Indians saw entertainment and the popular culture. Raja Harishchandra was a silent film like other films produced in that era. The director, producer and the writer Dhondiraj Govind Phalke, whom we popularly call Dadasaheb Phalke, felt that need that it is the high time that the Indians deserve to have their own feature film that would help educate about the ancient Indian characters and the mythological stories. Phalke spent his personal saving to produce the film and faced a lot of challenges while making the film. It ran for about 40 minutes long and was made by an entirely Indian cast and crew. The story spoke about an ancient king of Ayodhya, Raja Harishchandra, who was so righteous and honest that he sacrificed his kingdom as well as family to keep a promise made to Guru sage Vishwamitra. God eventually impressed with his nobility and integrity and blessed him with divinity and returned what he had taken from him. Phalke chose this subject for two main reasons. Firstly, it was one of the most popular stories played on the stage in that period. And secondly, he was highly inspired by Raja Ravi Verma's painting of the story. Raja Harishchandra, the first Indian feature film, was only 4 reels long. The runtime was around 40 minutes and the production took 7 months and 21 days to complete. It was released on April 21st in 1913 and it was first screened at Olympia Theatres at Grand Road, Mumbai, where press representatives and another great personalities were invited to watch. Later, it had a public release at Coronation Cinema on 3rd of May 1913. Dadasaheb Phalke set up a studio at Dadar Main Road in Mumbai. He created the sets for the film, inspired by Raja Ravi Verma's painting on the Hindu mythology. Marathi theatre actor Dattatreya Damodar Dabke played the character of Raja Harishchandra. Phalke searched for the female actor to play Harishchandra's wife, Queen Taramati. The Conservative Society of British India banned women for performing in theatres or the films. He approached Nautch Girls, but it yielded no result. When Phalke was unable to find a woman to act in the film, he decided to cast a man for the role of Queen Taramati. He chose Annasaheb Salunke, a dedicated posture cook at a restaurant, to play the role, to which Salunke agreed. He later went on to become a celebrated actor for female roles and cinematographer. That's all for today, guys. Do like and subscribe to our channel Ek Paisa and to our main channel Playhouse Media Works. Stay home, stay safe, quarantine.